Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. I have a new microphone today, so I hope you can hear me well or better than last time. I don't know if it's connected, but I will carry on with the read and we will see what it sounds like at the end. So thank you all for joining my channel, and thank you for supporting my work that I do on my channel and on Facebook and on Instagram. And I really hope that you are finding my videos useful and helpful, and that you can get something out of them for your own personal situation. I do private readings one-to-one, and if you like a private reading, you can book one from my Etsy shop. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mini free card readings using this deck, the original Waite deck. I got this delivered today and they're brand new. I haven't used them. I saged them and I played with them for a little bit just to make myself more comfortable with them. I knocked them, but the thing is they're a little bit too big. I don't know why. So see how it goes. What else I was going to say? Today I'm going to do earth signs. So I'm going to use 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, for each zodiac sign. I will start with Virgo, then Taurus, then Capricorn, and then I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle, and I'm going to pull an affirmation card for each sign from these cards that I've made. And these are available in my Etsy shop for a digital download. And if you want to have them, you can print them out. You can download them from Etsy, and then you can have the PDF file, and then you can send it out for printing somewhere. So let's start. The first zodiac sign will be Virgo. So let's ask the spirits and angels and spirit guides, what are the messages? Oh, conversation for Virgos. Ace of Swords, it means a straight talk. It means a very honest conversation that will clear out any kind of misunderstanding you might have had in the past with someone, and it will clear out the air. If there is miscommunication, if there is misunderstanding, if there is anything from the past that wasn't said straight, or it was said in the wrong way, or it was taken the wrong way, the Ace of Swords, this sword, will cut off any kind of misunderstanding. And also being an ace, that means you will start all over. You will start again, afresh, anew. This is cold, crystal clear energy. It's accurate, it's factual. You might be talking about the facts and the realities of a situation exactly as it is, rather than how somebody feels and what somebody thinks and so on and so on. You'll be talking about what is the real kind of how is the situation for real, okay? Also, Ace of Swords means you could take a decision about something after you have all the information, all the truth. This sometimes is about documents. Like if you read a document and you have all official information about something, everything's written down black and white, certified, verified, and you know that you have the truth right in front of you, and then you can make your decision. So it's that kind of information or conversation with someone. If this is a personal thing, if it's something to do with your love life, you might have to talk with someone and they will have to speak to you in exactly that way, that they put in the truth and the facts and everything as it is or as it was right in front of you. And so you can look through it, you can read through it, and then you will decide what you want to do, okay? This card is very truthful. It means through honesty and truth, you win. You will win. Okay, So we'll shuffle some more cards for Virgo. So what happens next? What happens after you have this conversation? So this card means that somebody was afraid of commitment, or they were afraid to take responsibility, or they were afraid to go into too deep waters into a relationship. This card means commitment phobic. So it's somebody who avoids getting themselves into anything that's serious because they're afraid that in the past, in a future, it's not going to work out. This person that you have been dealing with, it's very handsome, it's very flirty, it's very sociable, charming. They have, you know, the cool vibes about them. Okay, because so why I'm saying this is because he's playing his horse. The way he is playing his horse, and the horse is red, which implies passion, fun, enjoyment, fun and games, and he's pulling the reins of the horse, but he's not going forward, he's not working, he is playing, and the horse is kind of showing off all his handsomeness and all his skills, and look at me, how handsome I am. So this is kind of a single guy, flirtatious energy. It could be a guy or it could be a girl. He could be a fire sign, because the wands represent fire signs. So it's somebody who is used to be popular, well liked by the opposite sex. They like to be admired, they like to be flirty, they like to go out and look good so they can get attention. So is that somebody who hasn't been in a serious relationship for a very long time, simply because he avoids this. He doesn't want to be in a serious relationship. And also what I was going to say is, this person, despite his age, it could be any age, but he is immature. So usually the knights are people who are like in the teens or 20s, up to 35. Younger kind of energy. People who are not looking to settle down. They're not looking for any serious commitments. They're looking to enjoy themselves, to have as many admirers as possible. Maybe he could be into casual dating, short-term flings, enjoying himself, looking for something to boost his ego because he believes he's very handsome and very gorgeous, and just everyone has to be looking at him and admiring him for all that he is. And so if you are getting involved with anyone like this, you need to bear in mind that this person can come into your life very fast, in a very passionate way. The wants is passion, and he can come in because he could be full on coming into your life because he is looking forward the next fun thing that he has in his life. He's not looking for something that will last. He's looking for something that will bring him pleasure and fun, and as soon as he has the fun and whatever he needs to get out of this, he will be gone as fast as he came. So just bear that in mind. I'm saying just don't take him too seriously because he's not meant to stay, or he wasn't meant to stay. He will be gone. He will be gone to his next conquest, to the next girl that he wants to woo in and he needs to conquer. So if you're dealing with Sagittarius, Leos, Aries, younger Scorpios or immature Scorpios, this is the energy that they have. It's all fun and games, playful, flirty and sociable, but as soon as he gets what he wants, which is an ego boost for himself, he will be gone. And what is the next card that we have? Oh, now I'm having the Ace of Pentacles. So for some reason, this person is deciding that he would want to have something serious. And Ace is a new beginning. And Pentacles is about stability and commitment and starting something, building something on solid foundations that is meant to last for a long time. And both both aces means that there will be a new beginning coming up after all this. I think maybe in the past he was the Knight of Wands, he was the playboy, he was the immature flirty guy. Maybe he goes from a place to place, like a bar to a bar or pub to a pub, and he sees a pretty girl and he flirts with her. And as soon as he gets his ego boost and the kicks from the flirtations or more, then that's done with him. You know, he doesn't want or need anything more. But these days are over. And this is somebody who chooses to be single because that's how he likes it. I would say the single days are over with him. This playboy days are over because I'm getting commitment is coming with the Ace of Pentacles. And because this is not a Virgo energy. Virgos are not like that. Virgos are very stable first thing about themselves, about their own lives. And they're also stable towards others. It doesn't matter whether it's a relationship. If it's a relationship, they would like to be the supportive partner. If it's about a friendship, they would like to be the loyal friend, also supportive friend. And they're also quite stable within their own lives, so they are not adventure-seeking playboys or playgirls. They would like to build something, even if it's something small, they would like to build for the next day, for the next month, or for the next year. So Virgo being an earth, stable, loyal earth sign, they are not the Knight of Wands energy. So I think you are dealing with someone who is like that. This is not your energy. This is somebody else who comes in and goes out very fast. So now for the Virgos, what else I'm going to do? I'm going to pull some cards from the Sacred Forest Oracle, and I'm going to pull some cards from my deck that I've done. These are affirmation cards, and then we'll move on to Taurus. So I'll leave that there. So what is coming up for Virgo? Oop. What's coming up for Virgos? Virgos. Virgo the Virgins. Alright. Ow, this card fell out. Miracles and trust. Okay. So this card says a rainbow, waterfall, miracles. Means that you wouldn't believe what's happening next. I think somebody has grown from being the Knight of Wands, from being this player and commitment phobic, and somebody who's only looking to boost his own ego. So I feel this is a man who's immature. His relationships with women are self-centered. He doesn't feel strong enough within himself. He doesn't feel mature enough within himself to build a stable, solid relationship with a woman. He is more into ego-boosting short-term flings. And the miracle would be how this happened, that this man now wants to have a relationship and stable commitment. That's how I see this. That suddenly something changed. And then I'm having trust. And the reason why this person never wanted to be into something stable and solid is because he had trust issues. The Knight of Wands very often has commitment issues and trust issues, simply because they don't trust anybody to know them for who they really are, because they feel insecure about themselves. So they will never reveal the real them in front of anybody. But for some reason, this person feels that they can trust you to reveal themselves, to show themselves their real life. And their real life is not what it looks on the outside. Okay, he might have the looks, the good looks, handsome, good looking, gorgeous, sociable, going out doing this, but deep inside it's a different story. And if you have a relationship with someone, at some point you're going to get to know them and see them for their true selves. And this guy is afraid that once you see the real them behind the smiles and behind the masks, then you might not like them that much. Okay, so I'm just getting that he's afraid. This is fears and insecurities. So trust means that he's going to trust you a little bit more. So I'm going to and that trust will make him want to start something stable with you. And the aces means it's only beginning now. The new beginning of this is now. Okay, so let's have a look from these cards. I did this. These are my creation. I'm very pleased with them, the way they turned out. The only thing is I printed them on a kind of thin kind of paper, and they're not very easy to shuffle. If you do print them out for yourselves to use at home, I would recommend at least a 400 GSM thickness of the paper, and it would be better if it's laminated or glossed, because that will keep them for longer. It depends what you use them for. So shuffling this. Look, this card kind of, I saw it. It says you are practical. That is very typical. Well, it said you are practical. So Virgos, you're extremely practical people. You are efficient. You will not waste your resources, time, space. People who are not efficient, they will be out of your life. Practical is not just about material things. It's about how you lead your life from the morning until the evening, how many tasks you can accomplish, how many things you can do in one day in the best practical way. And that's why the Virgos is so resourceful, that they manage to accomplish a lot in a very short space of time. And what else we getting for Virgos? You are progressive. You are going forward in life. You are going somewhere in life. You don't like to be stuck in the same old because you get bored. And then it says you are self-reliant. And what these cards are telling me is that this is how this person sees you. They see you for your practicality, for your hard work, for your resourcefulness. And also progressive is when you do have dreams and you do want to, you have ambitions and you're looking forward in your future, and you already have ideas about how you want your future to be, and it's going to be different from what is now and what has been in the past. You're always moving one step forward and one step further in life, and you know they will take time, but that's why you're so efficient, because you know you're building up the future one little thing at a time. And self-reliant Virgos have this extreme strong backbone that no matter what is happening around them in their life, around people or events or circumstances, they manage to pull themselves together and to stand strong and to rely extremely on themselves. For the Virgos, what they say is they have a spine of steel. I've heard this somewhere, which means it's quite a flexible spine that we can flex. I say we because I'm also a Virgo. We can flex around in life through the storms. We can take a step back. We can be quiet. And then when it's the best time, then we move forward. It's quite a flexible, mutable sign. But the still means that we don't break. We don't break. We're resilient and we're self-reliant, strong people. And I think this is what this guy likes about you. And that's why he has the trust. He has the trust that he can trust a woman like you to start something stable and to build something stable. Because I think he have seen enough pretty girls until now that have nothing else to offer but the pretty out, like the pretty faces and the pretty smile. I'm not saying that you're not pretty, you are, but there is no substance to these other people. because it's all superficial, it's all very shallow and vain, and they don't have the same qualities as you do. And that's why this person will go from being a commitment phobic to having more trust and going for a commitment with you. Okay, so that was for Virgo. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know in a comment. The next sign will be Taurus. So I'm doing Taurus now. I've put all the cards together, so I have to reshuffle them for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Taurus and Virgo are very good together. If you know any Taurus men, they are extremely patient, extremely stable. They are a fellow earth sign, so that means you have similar vibes, similar interests, similar ways of life that you will find kind of familiar to yourself. And Taurus and Virgo built really good solid bonds together. So if you do know any Taurus men, I would say you probably feel kind of a familiarity, and the connection is somehow growing slowly and patiently and with a lot of fun and a lot of I would say like a romantic way, but not in a fantasy way, because both, how do I say this, you both like to be romantic, but at the same time you're both earth signs, so that means you're both very well grounded to reality. You're both very grounded to the real life, but you do like to have a bit of a spice and a bit of romance here and there, because that makes your life even more beautiful. So this is now for Taurus. Let me concentrate on Taurus. What's coming up for Taurus? Spirits, angels, tell us. The Nine of Pentacles. So if Taurus, women, this is you. This is the self-made, self-sufficient business lady or career woman. Very often Taurus go into business. They're very good with making their own money, being their own bosses. They go into finance because they're very clever with managing money, dealing with money. For Taurus, they say it's the golden bull. That means you draw money towards yourself. You draw abundance and affluence towards yourself. So if you are a Taurus woman watching this video, this means it's your time now. After working so hard, building up this beautiful garden, this beautiful life that you created for yourself, it's time now to enjoy the luxuries of life, the beautiful things of life. So what this woman is, what this card is showing us is a beautiful woman, fine lady, well made and well dressed. She has a beautiful dress, she has a beautiful pet bird, and she is standing here enjoying her life in this beautiful lavish garden, enjoying her money, enjoying her coins, because she made it. So that would be you. So this card means harvest, and harvest comes after a lot of hard work. And finally, you will have the bountiful harvest, something to enjoy. And if you're a Taurus man, it means that you have made a lady like this that is catching your eye. It's somebody you feel extremely mesmerized to, just her energy of being a golden girl, of being somebody who wears herself really nicely. She's very confident. She's confident because she achieved all this all on her own, and this is all her harvest. So her success, her confidence, her she's refined as well. She's a lady. She has a taste to art, good music. She could be somebody who has a very nice, beautiful home with artworks, comfortable home. She could be somebody who likes to go to theater, or art galleries, or somebody who enjoys the fine things in life. And if you're a Taurus man, you would love that, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of beauty, of sensuality, of love. And Taurus men find this kind of a woman extremely attractive, because she has the style, and she's fine. She's not somebody you meet on the street. This is a woman you meet at the art gallery, or at a nice restaurant. Or I won't say she's materialistic or she's vain, but this is somebody who appreciates the good things in life. Okay, so what else we getting for Taurus? What are we getting for Taurus? Spirit guides. Spirit guides and angels, tell us, what do we get for Taurus? I will just let the cards kind of come out by themselves, because I don't like to influence anything. These are my new cards. They're brand new. This came up reversed. Okay, let's get one more and then I will talk, instead of going card by card. This one. Oh, okay. So both of these cards show conflict. You might have had a falling out with someone, breakup, falling out, a fight. This card shows a fight, and this one shows it was nasty. It wasn't nice at all. So both are fives. That one is 5 of Wands, and this one is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Wands shows 5 children that are fighting. So that means the fight was small and it was insignificant, and it was maybe a petty thing. It was something that you didn't really need to argue. If you approached this situation in a mature and open way, like mature adults would sit down and talk. If there is a problem, they would talk it through. But for some reason you didn't. For some reason you started arguing over something little, and from a little argument, it turned out very hurtful. The sword this time is an argument, but this one shows adults. This one is a man, and these two are men, and they're holding swords, and the sword can cut, and it can really hurt someone's feelings. It could be either something that was said was really cutting and it was hurtful. It could have been done out of malice, because I see this face here is quite malicious. This is a bully. This is somebody who is old enough to have the understanding and the intent that whatever he does will hurt these two. This one is crying, and this one is kind of giving up on this fight. Their swords are laying on the floor, which means they give up fighting with that one, because that one is a vicious bully. He says things that are not nice and he hurts others. When the kids are fighting, they don't really put malice into it. They're fighting because they can't control their emotions, or they don't know how to deal with with a situation in a mature and quiet way. So you could have had that kind of situation with somebody that, and then it comes to a fallout. The 5's a crisis. Something came to a crisis and to a kind of breakup point. So both of these cards came up on a reverse position, and that means that this person really likes you, and they really value you, and they really see your worth for the woman that you are. You are this kind of progressive, self-achieving, self-sufficient and successful woman on her own right. And now this man sees your value and your worth. Now he wants to make up with you. Okay? I don't know how he's going to go about this, because if he's been a bully, or if he kind of said things that are toxic to you and they hurt your pride, and he knew and he understood that he was saying something that it's not nice, I don't really know how he's going to explain his behavior to you if he wants to make up, okay? Because that's usually not a nice one. That is being mean and spiteful and disrespectful, and like he could be even speaking to you in a way that is degrading and belittling, because I see this man as a bully. I get the feeling that this man said something to you that was really I would say nasty and disrespectful, and the way he treated you, he did not treat you as the Nine of Pentacles. He didn't treat you for what you are yourself, because at the time he did not see your worth. He did not see how much you can achieve and how much you can do all by yourself, and that you don't really need anybody to achieve your success. You can do it all by yourself. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle some cards from the Sacred Forest Oracle, and I'm going to ask what these cards have to tell us to add a little bit more to that situation here. So I will ask the cards. I will ask, what happened here? Why did you ended up like this, with fighting and arguing and people saying things to each other that are really hurtful and demeaning and degrading? What was the problem there? So I will ask these cards, what's going on? What's going on here for Taurus? What is going on for Taurus? Protection. Somebody tried to protect you. I would say there was a lot of toxic energy. Let me get one more card. Okay, what I'm getting is somebody tried to protect you from this bully. Toxic bullying. Maybe they spoke down to you, or they spoke bad about you, because swords is about thoughts and communications. So this is not actual real fight. It's about what somebody says and how they say it and what they think about. So I'm getting this card that says protection here. And also I see the stag at the background. So this is the divine masculine. I think this man that you dealt with was your divine masculine. And he wanted to protect you from this situation when you could have ended up feeling hurt and feeling really insulted or disrespected. So if this is not him, the way he spoke to you, this could have been someone else around him. It could have been his friends or his family or other people who are not approving of him being with you. But I'm getting they didn't have good reasons for this. It was malice. It was either jealousy or some kind of competition going on between them, or they are just a toxic and malicious people that didn't say nice things about you. And why this breakup happened was because he was trying to protect you from this toxic energy here that I'm having. Also, if this is not him in particular, that could be divine protection. That could be your spirit guides and angels taking him away from your path, so he doesn't hurt your feelings in the future by the way he is. If we read this as energy, if he's into the Five of Swords energy, that he feels very toxic, and the way he speaks and the things that he says are hurtful for others, your divine guardian is taking him away from you so you don't get hurt. Okay. Alright, so let's ask what else we get here. Wisdom, owl spirit. well, you will kind of gain your wisdom after all. This card means that you are wise and smart and intelligent person, and for some reason you realize that this is not going to work out as a happy relationship or a happy situation, because there was a lot of toxicity around this. There were a lot of like negative talking or demeaning talking. I don't know exactly who this is. It could be him, or it could be his surroundings. His situation is quite toxic, and he didn't want to bring that onto you because you could have felt it. So for the best for you, for the best of you, he tried to protect you, but you're wise enough to know that this is all happening for the best reasons. Okay, so if you had a breakup with someone, that wasn't because he didn't want to be with you or because he didn't like you. Don't take it as a rejection. Take it as a protection from something vicious and spiteful there. So I'm going to ask, okay, I'm not going to ask, I'm just going to shuffle my affirmation cards. So these are the cards that I created myself, and they are available in my Etsy shop for a digital download. If you want to have them, you can just print them. You can download them from Etsy and then you can print them out. And so I will ask, how does this person see you? What does he see in you? I already think he likes you a lot. He does like you a lot. But there was something toxic going on, and that caused the breakup. You are happy. You will be happy after all this, okay? This is going to end up well for you, Taurus. Don't try to think too much about it now. It all happened for a reason. It was all about your highest good. So I wouldn't regret this ending in the way it ended, because you gained a lot of wisdom out of it. And then what else I'm getting now? Oh, come on, give me one more card. You are given. So I know that Taurus are such a sweetheart. When they give it all. They're extremely generous with their love. So they are the Empress. In Tarot, Taurus woman is the Empress, which means unconditional love. The mother archetype. That means that there is nothing on this planet that Taurus woman or Taurus man would not do or give for their loved ones. And when they Venus, they rule by Venus. Venus is the planet of love. When they love somebody, they give all of their unconditional love, and they do like to give. Hi everyone. So this reading will be for Capricorn. I checked my new microphone and it's working fine, so I don't need to force my voice, and hopefully I'll be talking a bit more pleasantly to you. I'm just saging the space. Today I'm using my new cards, the original Rider-Waite deck that came today. So let me just shuffle and ask my angels and spirit guides, what are the messages for Capricorn for this week? What the spirit guides want us to know. Okay, what the spirit guides want us to know. What do we get for Capricorn? This card wants to come out. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, satisfaction, contentment. Something that you really wanted is going to happen. Whatever your situation is, whatever you've been hoping for or wishing for or dreaming for, it's very close to happening. It's happening this week at some point. And this card is not something too much. It's not all like all over the place kind of happiness. It's about you feeling quiet satisfaction within your own heart that I wish that you had is coming true. And it's very much about being thankful to the universe, being grateful to the universe that delivered your blessings, and not being big-headed about it, but being quietly content with the satisfaction that you experience now. Because more gratitude you show to the universe, more blessings it will deliver to you. And also, this could be only a small blessing, but then if you show your gratitude to the universe, bigger blessings will come to you. So that's that. What else? The World. This card kind of wants to come out. This card is about having. So I'm just going to hide this because it shows a bit of a nudity. The World is also about satisfaction and fulfillment, but it's a major arcana card. And when it's major, it means you are coming to a major turning point in your life. When you had the previous cycle in life being fulfilled, you're going all round. And now you coming to the end of the previous cycle in life. You feel content, you feel happy, you feel fulfilled with how everything worked out in the past. And now you are ready to start a whole new cycle when you will carry the blessings from the past into your new cycle in life. So whatever your blessings were, you could have gained. So sometimes you were given challenges and lessons from the universe. Sometimes you were given rewards, whatever it was. If it was challenges and lessons, maybe you have to learn, maybe you have to become wiser and smarter, and this is a blessing too. So from now on, you will carry these small wishes that were fulfilled for you. You will carry all this into the future with you for the next chapter. If you had some positive blessings coming in, and they could be some good friendships that were formed, some good life experiences, maybe you started something new in your life, and now the next chapter in life will be carrying forward all the previous knowledge, all these positive new friendships, new people that you've met. You will carry all this into the next chapter of your life. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle one more card. These cards are big and I'm not quite enjoying it shuffling them. I'm probably thinking about cutting them a little bit around the edges. The Four of Swords is about leaving behind difficult and stressful situation, not like refusing to engage in any kind of toxic or stressful friendships, relationships with people or situations. It could be about your work life. If you are working with people who are demanding and toxic, maybe you need to leave that. So when the card comes up on the reverse position, it shows me that you might be still holding on to some past hurts. You still remember words that were said to you in a hurtful way, in a way that wasn't the best for you. So you're still carrying the swords. And I would say as soon as you let go of the swords, you will kind of lighten the load that you're carrying. See, that boat is carrying you and it's carrying someone else, but it's also carrying the past hurts, which are these swords. And you're taking all this with you into the future, into where you're going. So in order to have totally happy and bright and calm journey ahead towards the next chapter of your life, you need to let go of everything that is toxic, detrimental, unhealthy, malicious. That's what the swords stand for. So it's time for you to move on from something from the past. And so now I'm going to shuffle some cards from the Sacred Forest Oracle, Denise, Linn, and we'll see what is all this about for Taurus. What do we get here for Taurus? Oh, sorry, it's not Taurus, it's Capricorn. I did Taurus earlier. Change. There you go. Look, this card says change. So your life is changing in a major way, because you are just about, you're coming to this major turning point, and whatever was in the past was a preparation stage for the new next level, the new chapter, the new thing that's coming into your life. It could be about a new work, a new place where you live. You could be moving away physically from one place to another. You could be changing towns. You could be relocating. You could be wishing to drop all this negativity and leave it in the past where it belongs, and to move on, to relocate to a better place. Sometimes this card is seen as a refugee. What it means is, when your current life is overtaken by conflict or problems or anything that is not good for you, people run, people seek refuge somewhere else. They go to a safer place. I'm not talking about in political terms. I'm just talking about people who don't feel safe and they don't feel happy where they are for whatever reason. They are seeking better place somewhere else. And this is what this person here on the card is doing. They're not happy with whatever happened in their lives in the past, and they're seeking better life for themselves somewhere else. Okay, so this could be metaphorically. You could be moving from one relationship to another. You could be done with a past relationship because it's not going anywhere and it's toxic and it's making you feel really bad and it's not good for you, and therefore you move into the next relationship of your life that will be good for you and positive. Or you could be changing jobs. You could be changing from a toxic environment into a better environment. Well, what it means is that you are seeking better place to be and to live and to be able to thrive and to be able to enjoy your life in a place that is safe, it's loving, it's calm, it's welcoming, and then you can fulfill your best potential. So the change card means your life is about to change. You're going through this transformation, so you have been going in the past, and now is the time to move forward now. Right, what else do we get here? Refuge. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Look, a refuge. What did I just say? I said that this card is the refugee when somebody is seeking refuge into a better place, away from the toxicity, and now this card just came out and it's called a refuge. Well, this is a confirmation of what I'm saying and what I'm feeling right now, that you will be finding a better place to be in life, in whatever situation this applies to you. These readings that I do on YouTube are general. They might or they might not apply and resonate with all of you, but whatever you find, like, you can just take whatever you find it resonates with you. So whatever the situation that you are at the moment, it could be life in general, that you're not satisfied, you're not happy, take whatever makes you feel fulfilled and move on. It's time to move, to go. Going somewhere better. You're seeking refuge away from the stress. So what else? So these cards, these are my cards that I created on Canva, and I've listed them as a digital download in my Etsy shop. If any of you want to have them, to buy them, you can go to my Etsy. I left the link to this into the description box, so you can download them onto your computer and then you can send them off for printing into your local print shop. The printing is really cheap. Whoever your printer is, they will not charge you a lot. It depends where you live, really. I paid £3 something in the UK for 10 pages for these cards to be printed out, so I think it's quite a good value for money. So let me shuffle some cards from these. These are affirmation cards. They intended to make your day better, to bring a positive affirmation into your life, and to remind yourself what you are. So your daily affirmation for today is you are loving. This card came up for Taurus as well. You are loving. So that could mean that after all you've been through, deep in your heart, you still kept the love that keeps moving you forward, that drives you forward, that you could be a very loving individual, but you want your love to be reciprocated by people who appreciate you and they see you for who you are, and they're able to give that love back to you. Okay, love is an energy that goes around. It never really goes away. It just changes its forms. It could be a love to a person, it could be love for arts, it could be love for your pets, it could be love for nature, but love is always around us. So when you give love to other humans, you might feel like you want to have a love coming back to you. What else do we get on this card? You are irresistible, Capricorns. I know Capricorns are super awesome women. They are stylish, they are classy, they have good makeups, they always wear themselves in style. So if you're involved with somebody, this person finds you extremely irresistible, gorgeous.